This is the Lakeview Marching Band, Mr. John LaBrae.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Nathan Sensabaugh and Tyler Husowski, with major ed choreography by Terry Probst and percussion instructor Tony Furteberg, led onto the field by drum majors Chelsea Dean and Matthew Rickard, we proudly present the musical pride of Portland, Ohio, the Lakeview High School Marching Band! Hey, what's the 411? The Lakeview Band is here to show you as we prove we're all of that and a bag of chips. And head back to the 90s in our show entitled, I Had That on Tape. The early 90s saw the rise of grunge, a hybrid of punk and metal that seemed to be the musical style that the youth of the time was looking for. On August 27th of 91, the band Nirvana debuted their first hit and took grunge to a whole new level. The Lakeview Band is going to rock your world with our first selection that features a trombone solo by Chelsea Dean. Here is Smells Like Teen Spirit. music from the 90s came in a lot of different styles, and the music's exposure came from a lot of different sources. In 1994, NBC debuted a sitcom that became wildly popular, receiving multiple awards, including 6 Primetime Emmys, and it ran for 10 years. That show was, of course, Friends, and along with its fun characters, it also had a catchy theme song. You think the Lakeview Band shouldn't play a song from a sitcom? Talk to the hand, because we're going to feature our majorettes in the song from the Rembrandts. I'll be there for you. Back to 1991 we go, where this established metal band with a following of long-haired 80s headbangers changed the music landscape with an album that seemed to bring metal to everyone. 5 singles off of what is called the Black Album hit the radio airwaves, and Metallica and metal was thrust into the mainstream. One of their hits was a song about living on a bus, on tour, and the freedom that it provided. Bang your head with the Lakeview Band and soprano sax soloist Gage Mimo, tenor sax soloist Tommy Podlansky, and baritone soloist Mason Kovac as we play Metallica's Wherever I May Roam.
Yes, I am. That's what it says on the birth certificate. Thank you, man. Hey, question, what's the name of your stadium? That's names. Okay. Little Vikings stadium.
country music was well represented in the 90s, with artists just like Garth Brooks, Shania Twain, and Clint Black. But Brooks and Dunn brought us this next one that brought line dancing back with a vengeance. And speaking of dancing, our band council came up with a doozy of a band dance that we're sure will soothe your achy breaky heart. Now we're going to feature our majorettes who've gone country. They are Addison, Bella, Melina, Elizabeth, Bailey, Olivia, and Sophia. You go, girls. The Lakeview Band may have some friends in low places, but they know how to get down and play the boot, scootin' boogie. Scootin' boogie. I love this song. I see. In 1990, Ricky Bell, Michael Bivins, and Ronnie DeVoe helped bring New Jack Swing, a fusion of hip-hop and R&B, to the mainstream, with two big hits that put their group, Bell, Biv, DeVoe, on the map. This one will drive you right out of your mind when you see the fancy moves that we have in store for you. You think that's all we have to offer for this song? As if our percussion is about to raise the roof with a feature written by Tony Fertiber and Will Bullock. If I were you, I'd take precaution, because you never trust a bass drum and a smile. Here is Poison. Did a good job. Better than the previous race. say let's bounce and check our pagers, the Lakeview Band would like to end the show with a couple of lame songs. Not! These next two were very powerful and brought about two important messages. The first, by Radiohead, is about feeling alienated and not fitting in. We feature our mellophone soloist Ashley Grayson in Creep. We then segue into a poignant song by the Cranberries that laments the deaths that war brings on. Leah Fayrie, Alex Mara, Braden Smith, and Nathan Schrum are all trumpet soloists in Zombie.
Look at the back of his shirt. Dang, that's so good. Wow. Yeah, well, it's a good thing. It's really good. I mean, the kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Bulldogs! musical pride of Portland, Ohio, the Lakeview High School Marching Band! The Lakeview Marching Band percussion instructor is Tony Ferguson, telephone instructor Miranda Gerchak, trombone and baritone instructor is Thomas Rucoli, trumpet instructor is Lakeview teacher Dean Shanauer, clarinet instructor Livia Rhodes, sax instructor and student teacher is Colin Davis, alumni